pressure. Sound so ill, better call a health inspector. People of the world, people all over the nation. This is my jam, yes, I bring the good vibration. And there'll be those who take advantage of the light in your soul. And there'll be times you feel the cup you're feeling leaking with holes. And that dark can get much darker, we all must grow old. But listen up, my little sister, hold these words to your close. Keep that kind heart kind, humankind are in need. Never ever let
Perfect. That's perfect. That's what people want. They want spit bubbles. Life is weird, man. Thinking about these things, that makes me fucking cry. I don't know if I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. But it's funny. It's funny how, like, coming face to face with your own mortality a lot of the time, which sickness can do, it makes you contemplate life a fuck of a lot more. And it's beautiful, man. It's like, it's fucking beautiful when you try and dissect it and reduce it to something beyond the fucking monotonous dramas of life, the fear that the media tried to put in you, everything. When you swipe that all to the side and just actually think about what it is to fucking exist, which we still can't really explain, it's beautiful. It's crazy, you know, and I've been sick since I was 19, so I've had to think about death a lot. More so than most people that age. And I'm not saying that for sympathy. There are people who get sick much younger. A lot of people die younger. Also, sympathy it's not you know, it's not useful, really. But it does make me, I suppose it just simplifies everything. To the point where you look around at, like, nowadays everyone's fucking bickering about everything. Fuck, like, look at it, like, whether you're fucking left wing, right wing, whatever. Everyone's just, log into social media, everyone's just fucking arguing about stupid shit. And it seems such a waste. It seems such a waste of the potential of like the fact that we even fucking get to be here experiencing whatever the fuck this even means. It's such a waste. I get frustrated a lot because I actually think that it's relatively simple to be steered, to make a decision collectively, to be steered onto a path, to eradicate a lot of needless self-imposed suffering. And I try and preach it a lot in whatever context I can. Music, fucking just talking, chatting shit to people, you know. And I always feel like I'm hitting a brick wall a lot of the time, and I feel really frustrated at it because it feels like I want to grab and shake. And then I try and step back from all of that, and maybe that's just my own discomfort expressing itself somehow, you know. And then I contemplate what it actually means to be a bunch of fucking vibrating particles that can experience themselves. I'm like, that's fucking... Anyway, I realise I probably sound slightly insane. Probably all a little bit insane. I I try and think in first principles a lot, where you take a look at a lot of the dissonance, the cognitive dissonance of the world, and you try and reduce it to first principles, like in science. So like, what is the origin? What is the point of genesis of these issues? And I believe it's just like quite a simple change of our value system, that we start to view ourselves as part of the same thing, you know, a part of a whole. All of humanity. And I would hope that, you know, with the rise and falls of various empires that we'll build over the next course of the next few hundred years, one day we might even realize it, you know, and we'll start acting accordingly. I'd hope so. Maybe not in our lifetimes, but I think if we do make it through the next few hundred or thousand rotations of the sun, we're quite adaptive, smart, resilient creatures. So I would hope that there are enough lessons in that time to realise a very painfully simple truth. Because I think to act accordingly, where I see myself as you see yourself as me, and to shape our value system thusly, rather than seeing ourselves as separate entities that must compete to win. Because it doesn't really fucking matter at the end of the day. What matters is our peace of mind. It's true. What matters is our peace of mind. So if we realise that and we behave accordingly, I think you know, it's a time that I wish I'd get to be part of. Maybe. I just want to wrap that up concisely and neatly. You know that movie Independence Day, where the big fucking alien spacecraft comes over New York, and you know it threatens humankind, and eventually all of humanity unite together against one common foe, right? And then there's this kind of feeling of unity and peace, like we're all in this together. We're gonna fucking beat the aliens, right? Why does it take a nefarious foe? Why does it take an enemy to all get on the same page? Do you know what I mean? Why does it take something so cataclysmic, something that would threaten existence, to exist in such a way? Because it was in the movie, it's a really nice sentiment, and everyone who watches that movie probably feels that same sentiment of, oh yeah, we can actually put our differences aside because that's what matters most. We matter and our survival matters. That fucking alien spacecraft over the world is us, and we have the choice to do that anyway, and yet we don't.